All right, welcome back, guys. We're here with another episode, or whatever you want to call it, on Ergo and kind of the market as a whole, right? So let's just jump into it. Looking at Bitcoin today, we were up, I think almost close to 44K at one point. Let's make sure these charts are accurate. Yep, these charts are accurate. We took a huge dip, but it looks like over the past 7 days, yeah, we hit 44K, and then we hit a big correction right here. Now it looks like we're leveling off a little bit. Coinbase has added this new live kind of chat. This is kind of cool, kind of interesting thing, right? So you guys can see what other people are thinking, I guess. Yeah, this guy's all over the place, right? Everything's kind of all over the place. Especially that one, right? So yeah, so Bitcoin can do some crazy things, but I mean the crypto market as a whole can do a lot of crazy things. And if you were in any one of these coins a year ago, you're up a lot of money today, right? That's just how crypto is, right? And that's why everyone's drawn to it. That's why everyone's attracted to it. They're attracted to the idea that with inflation rising high, they can store money and be able to actually accrue money every year rather than lose money by leaving it in their bank account and gain more buying power, right? So yeah, so the markets are doing decent. It's going to be a long recovery after we hit the huge dip, and ultimately the goal is to get Bitcoin back up at close to 60, 55K, somewhere around there, right? That's where we'll start to see some coins pop off. That's where we'll start to see some movements, some fluctuations. Solana's not, acting aggressively as I thought it would be. I think honestly that could be a signal that the market's ready for something new, and that the Solana hype was more or less just hype than it actually was utility. But it is what it is, right? Moving over to the EIP update on Ergo. After reading through it very, very thoroughly, doing some serious math, and just looking at the block reward system, it's not infinite Ergo. It's really it's a temporary fix, if it is anything. So if we look at the math real quick, because I made sure to do the math, we can see here that looking at it, we have our 66 ergs right here, and we have the 12 ergs that we're going to be deducting from each block, making our new block 54 ergs. Very, very crucial to know this number. So basically the way that I'm going to do this is that each one of these is a block number, right? So that's block 1, block 2, block 3, block 4, block 5. Obviously we're not on those blocks. This is just the way the rewards are going down. The emission is going to get down to here, and right here we'll hit the cutoff point, right? At 9, we'll say it cuts off, and we could just continue with 3s the rest of the way down, right? And that's kind of just how it's going to work. So the way you can figure out this math is you can do the number of blocks since proposal times 12, and that equals the new emission, right? So total, that's around 1,381,407 times 12, and that gets you 16,576,884, I believe, which means that 5,525,628 blocks are added to the blockchain successfully. It sounds like a lot of numbers. Really, this is the most important thing to remember here, is that we've added basically this many more blocks until the supply is fully emitted, right? And at this point, we hit kind of a real interesting question, because this adds a variable amount of time, really. There's really no concrete way to, do the math. It really depends on hash rate and other things like that. But it's not really a permanent fix, and ultimately Ergo is going to have to rise in price to be able to meet the incentivizations with the low transaction fees, to actually, run successfully and actually have incentive to mine. So that's the group consensus with that. looking over at some other cryptos, things are kind of all over the place. We've got, Harmony doing big moves here, you can tell. Metaverse stocks are kind of all over the place. This Rose network is really pulling big moves. Yeah, stuff's all over the place, right? That's just how it is. We're seeing a little bit of a flip here. Some of these new coins coming in through the 100s. These are really, really crucial points to look at, because a lot of these coins get into the 100s and then they zoom right past and they go just crazy, right? So yeah, it'd be good to look at, something. And I don't know, this whole Coinbase chat is kind of interesting to see what other people think about the coins. So yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. There's also a new website that I built. Sorry, whiteboard was still on. There's also a new website that's built. It's on the channel. It's really just a hub for people to connect with me, or get on the Discord, where I'm going to post some of the links to these articles and some of my whiteboard math calculations and stuff like that. That'll all go in there. Yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.